simmered on the deck of the Thousand Sunny. Sanji had seen it. Nami kissed Zoro on the cheek, quick and casual. Maybe it meant nothing. But Sanji saw her smile afterward. That was the part that stuck. She had spent the morning cooking with Sanji, laughing, touching his arm without thinking. Hours later, she was training one-on-one with Zoro, with her eyes locked on his like no one else existed. Sanji couldn't take it anymore. The deck cracked beneath his feet. He stepped forward, his leg already glowing with heat. Zoro knew he was serious this time. There was no avoiding this battle. Luffy wasn't on the ship to stop it. He'd gone into town for supplies, trusting his crew to be fine without him. There was no turning back. Zoro and Sanji were about to clash like only two members of the monster trio could. Zoro and Sanji are the Straw Hat's main combatants, possessing inhuman raw attributes. When it comes to strength, Zoro clashed with Lucci, holding his ground against his awakened Zoan's strength. Even more impressive, he briefly blocked a combined Yonko attack from Kaido and Big Mom. He was even able to scar Kaido, despite the Yonko's immense durability. Sanji's best strength feat is one-shotting S-Shark, a seraphim built with top-tier durability and sending the immensely large queen flying with his kicks. In terms of raw physical strength, Zoro holds a clear edge though. In durability, Zoro took multiple direct blows from Kaido, including attacks that dropped gear for Luffy. He survived taking all of Luffy's pain at Thriller Bark, showcasing insane pain tolerance. Sanji's genetically enhanced body gives him great durability. He tanks Kizaru's lasers, regenerates shattered bones, and shrugs off both King and Queen's brutal attacks. His enhanced body grants him a slight edge in durability. In terms of intelligence, Zoro demonstrated sharp battle IQ by figuring out King's Lunarian-based invincibility, changing his strategy mid-fight to exploit his flame weakness. Sanji, however, has consistently shown a high IQ, outsmarting Crocodile, one of the most intelligent and calculating villains, and was the only one to figure out Law's real reason for establishing the Pirate Alliance. Sanji's feats of reading complex situations and manipulations gives him the edge in intelligence. Speed is where Sanji dominates. He blitzed at Queen, moves freely in midair using Skywalk, and intercepted Kizaru's, the literal light speed guy's, lasers. Zoro is fast, keeping up with the fast Lucci, but doesn't operate on Sanji's near light speed level of speed. In conclusion, Zoro's terrifying strength and superhuman endurance make him a combat monster, able to stand toe-to-toe with Yonko-level threats. Sanji thrives in speed and has an edge in durability and intellect, outmaneuvering even the smartest of foes and intercepting light-speed attacks. Based solely on raw attributes, Sanji holds the overall edge, albeit by a very small margin. When comparing the Haki of Zoro and Sanji, their mastery of different types highlights their differing combat styles. In terms of armament Haki, Zoro consistently coats his blades to slice through opponents and has demonstrated the ability to use advanced armament Haki, pushing his Haki outward through his blades. Sanji, while proficient in armament, clashing with Doflamingo and damaging Queen, has never shown advanced armament. While Sanji uses it effectively, Zoro's mastery is on a much higher level. Observation Haki is Sanji's specialty, having rigorously trained it during the time skip. He is shown dodging light-speed lasers, is often the first to sense danger and enemies, and even evades attacks from Katakuri, a top-tier observation Haki user. Sanji consistently avoids damage through awareness, whereas Zoro often tanks hits head-on, like against Killer, Kaido, and King. Sanji's battle style and feats give him the clear edge in observation. When it comes to Conqueror's Haki, Zoro not only possesses it whereas Sanji doesn't, he also possesses the advanced form, Conqueror's Coding, allowing him to clash with, and even scar Kaido, something nearly no one has achieved. Meaning, Zoro has the absolute edge in conquerors. In conclusion, Sanji reigns supreme in perception through observation Haki. But Zoro's dominance in armament and conquerors solidifies his superior Haki, possessing the advanced form of both Haki types. Zoro holds the clear edge in Haki. While both fighters overwhelm opponents without the use of devil fruits, they still have vastly differing fighting styles. Neither Zoro nor Sanji has a devil fruit, making this category irrelevant. However, when it comes to combat skills, Zoro is a master of his three-sword style. He trained his swordsmanship under guidance of the strongest swordsman, Dracule Mihawk, and has developed devastating techniques like Asura. He infuses his blades with devastating armament and conquerors Haki. Sanji fights using the blackleg style, relying solely on his kicks during battle. With his Jamba attacks, he ignites his legs, adding burn damage and extra force to every strike. On top of that, Skywalk allows him to fight midair. And with his Blue Walk, he has even demonstrated the ability to run underwater. Taking all these impressive feats into consideration, both fighters are near equals in combat skill. In terms of weapons and assets, Zoro wields legendary swords. Wado Ichimonji and Enma are two of the 21 Great Grade Blades. Sandai Katetsu is a cursed sword known to bring devastation to its wielder. These weapons demand immense power to control them, and greatly amplify his power. However, Sanji's raid suit grants him invisibility and enhanced durability through its armor. It also gives him the ability to fly and strengthen his kicks with propellers. While Zoro's swords are legendary, Sanji's raid suit grants versatility, stealth, durability, and strength. Sanji holds the edge in weapons and assets. In conclusion, Zoro's swordsmanship and technical power are undeniably elite. His swordsmanship combined with his Haki make him one of the deadliest fighters in the world. But Sanji's movement, in his ability to fight across land, air, and sea, make him extremely versatile. This, in addition to his flaming blackleg style and raid suit, grants Sanji the overall edge in this final round. Across their journey, Zoro and Sanji have evolved into two of the most formidable fighters in the world. Sanji's combat style is based on speed and mobility. With Skywalk and Blue Walk, he commands the battlefield across air, land, and sea. Additionally, his Jambe attacks are blazing and powerful. Thanks to his genetic modifications, he tanks blows that would kill others and possesses regeneration. Zoro overwhelms with brute strength, wielding 2 great grade swords and 1 cursed sword with devastating power. His durability is inhuman, tanking Yonko blows and tolerating pain like no other. Sanji's observation Haki is razor sharp as he reads his opponents with surgical precision. He doesn't overpower, he outmaneuvers. However, Zoro's mastery over armament and conqueror's Haki pushes him into the realm of monsters. His swordsmanship, honed under Dracule Mihawk, is brutal, precise, and deadly. Sanji brings more versatility to the battlefield. His raid suit grants Sanji access to invisibility, enhanced durability, and even faster and stronger attacks, making him deadlier than ever. His edge in intelligence allows him to make optimal use of this versatility. Sanji possesses unmatched mobility, Zoro possesses unmatched lethality. Sanji is the flame, fast, cunning, impossible to pin down. Zoro is the steel, unbreakable, relentless, and born to cut down his enemies. Both fight for their captain, but only one stands above, the future world's strongest swordsman, Roronoa Zoro. Thanks for watching One Piece Clashes. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. Who do you think would have won? Share it in the comments. Also, let me know which fight I should analyze next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more epic battle breakdowns. See ya!